Hello, and welcome back to episode 11 of our Let's Play series of World of Warcraft on our human paladin, Eleazar. So, we are just heading in to Lake Everstill Town, if that's what we're going to call it. Oh, Lakeshire. Yeah, that would make sense. That brings back. I start to remember that now that I hear it. Um, so yeah, let's playing through. We're reporting on the activity that we got from the Three Corners in Redridge Mountain. So we know that the Gnolls are actually planning to have some sort of force up here, as well as up here, and they're going to try to attack Lakeshire through Yowler. So we have to not go here. Actually, let's set our inn to this one real quick. We still got all the winter revelers coming.
I buy and trade.
Go ahead, do that. And let's go check out the town. Let's go we have to report to this magistrate, Solomon, and that's something we had to do anyway from the, from Stormwind, or was it Westfall? I think it's Westfall. They said, go tell this here. It looks like there's an orc that's wanted or something. Interesting. Guess it makes sense. Okay, so let's talk to the magistrate first.
Well met.
Let's see, let's do Threat to the Kingdom, I think, is from the one we got from the other zone. I heard about the Defias making a return. Terrible news. I wish I had... How did he get in here? What in the world? Oh boy. I wish I had better news, but it would appear that Lakeshire is under attack. We're losing citizens left and right. Our own guards are spread far too thin to handle the situation. We need a hero to step up. We're a hero, aren't we? Well, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Honor, friend. Be careful.
Parker's report.
Go with honor, friend.
Where did you put my monocle? Coacher. Conacher, is that you?
Light
Oh, we have a
blessing.
report we could read? Let's snoop in a little bit. Do we have it? Oh, it's sealed. We can't.
Greetings.
We can't read it. Okay.
Be careful.
I'm gonna say it's not good news. Magistrate Solomon puts up his monocle. Oh, you're not Conacher. What have you got there? Takes the report. Oh, for pity's sake, Yowler again? Yeah, he did say there could be almost more than 100 of them.
Go
so
with honor, friend.
probably not great. We must prepare. More of our citizens go missing every day. We think the Gnolls are responsible, but we have no idea where they are taking them. If you are to help us defeat the Gnolls and find our people, you must be properly equipped. Unfortunately, we're all out of gnome quarters. Without a gnome quarter, there is no way for us to communicate with you when you're in the field. Our last good gnome quarter was stolen by marauding murlocs last week. You'll have to go to Lake Everstill east of here and recover it.
Be careful.
Okay. Getting our own equipment.
Good day to you.
Sounds about right. Looks like we have... What business brings you before the Court of Lakeshire and the Honorable Magistrate Solomon? So we have a hero called Duskwood. So we'll accept this, but we're not going to go to Duskwood yet. That's going to be our next zone. Eleazar, the citizens of Duskwood are in dire need of your assistance. I have here a letter from Commander Althea Ebenlock, leader of the Night Watch, pleading for help. To reach Darkshire, you should travel across the bridge located in the southwest corner of Redridge. Once you cross the bridge, you'll be in Duskwood. Then you just follow the road to Darkshire. Beware of the savage beasts that stalk the countryside.
See you later.
Okay, so we'll hide that one for now. Headed out to Lake Everstill. You'll be happy to know that we currently have a bounty on murlocs. Oh, that's very efficient since we already have to go out there. Kill as many as you can and be rewarded. Any murloc will do. All you need to do is kill indiscriminately. Okay, that sounds like something I guess I could do. I don't know how I feel about that as a paladin, but you know, I'm not. I don't know the lore of this guy. Maybe he's okay with that. Oh, it gets some shields. You'll find Lake Everstill directly east of Lakeshire. It's the lake. Has water in it. Any of this ring a bell? Yeah, I think we actually crossed a bridge over that lake. So that kind of rings a bell. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. This feels like a kind of a... I wouldn't even say morally gray. It sounds like it's morally wrong, but go ahead and do it. There's also a quest out here to help little boy named Sean. Sean and Nita. Nita's necklace. My friend Nita lost her necklace, and we can't find it. We've been looking all day right here, and we looked around here already. The only... Oh, okay. The, the only thing I can think of is it fell into the lake. Our parents don't want us to swim in the lake. My mom says there's some mean things underwater. But you look like you aren't scared of mean things. Could you find her, could you find it for her, please? Find her necklace. Yeah, sure, we'll jump in. So we're looking for a necklace. I think this necklace spawns in random places. I'm not sure. We know we can't do anything with this guy right here. I think this episode I will, once we find the necklace, maybe I'll switch back to Retribution and play as that for a little bit. Just because it's been a little while since we've played with that one for some time. And we have some cool upgrades. Okay. Oh, I see a shiny little mound right here. Could this be what we're looking for? Looks like the right place. Yep, Nita's necklace. Let's go over and deal with this Murloc situation before we go back to give her the necklace. We could go fishing here real quick. You know, we haven't done fishing at all in this playthrough. Let's see. Yeah. Let's give it a go for a little bit. Okay. Oh, what do we get? We got some sagefish. That's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's switch over to Retribution really quickly. We'll use this for a little bit, our DPS spec. Okay, let's see. Let's do, I think this Claymore should be the best for us, I believe. It still shows we have our fishing one on. Interesting how it shows that. Okay, but it'll change when we get into combat. What other talents do we have? Did we have anything that we got? So we got the Resurrection last episode. Can't use Shield of Righteous. We don't really need that one on our bar. Okay, so we have some talents we can use as well. Let's see, Retribution specifically. I'm definitely going to want Divine Storm. This is another AoE or Area of Effect ability. We're definitely going to want that. Let's see. Reduces the cooldown of Judgment by 1 second. What's it at now? 12? So, yeah, I mean, we probably should be doing that. Crusader Sight now has 2 charges. I think I definitely want that. That'll keep our uptime of our rotation going a lot smoother. Let's see. What else can we get here? So we have Divine Steed as 2 charges. We could get the Forced Meditation. I don't know if we need this one. So I think the way talents work, so example, so this one, this Golden Path, it has both of these pointing to it. I think how it works is I'll need both of these to be able to get this one. I could be wrong about that. We'll have to see. But let's go ahead. So I think, do we only get one of these? Yeah, so you choose either one of these. I think I might want to change this actually to the duration of the Divine Steed. That should be fine. And I guess we'll go with, I'm just trying to think of what we want. Maybe we'll do that each holy power spent reduces our stun by 1 second, the cooldown of it. Because I think we'll definitely want this greater judgment, which increases the amount of damage done, I think, to our next ability. What is it? Judgment causes target to take 20% increased damage from your next holy power ability. So our next holy power ability is most likely going to be Templar's Verdict, so that'll keep things good for us. Oh, we also got the Divine Storm. We need to put that on our bar right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it there. Okay. So let's get these murlocs, kill a bunch of these guys, and get our gnome quarter that we need, so we can communicate back with base. Stun you for a second. Heal up a little bit. Here's that gnome quarter we needed. Take out a few more of these guys. Definitely, you can definitely feel more of the damage as retribution than as protection, which makes sense because we're not using a shield or we're not tanking. Feels good though. Nonetheless, let's open some of these clams. I think we got a bunch of stuff. Ooh, we got a pearl. Small lustrous pearl. Okay, so we got all this done, so let's head back over and turn these quests in. Yeah, I'll be really interested, so like, I think this episode I'll kind of talk about like what I'm looking forward to on the Paladin, a little bit as we go. Nita. Hi, I missed my necklace. My daddy got it for me. Daddy says that there are monsters in the lake. Did you beat up any monsters? We sure did. Thank you for finding my necklace, Mr. Paladin. You are very kind. My kitty thanks you too. Isn't that right, FC? Aw. Meow. Yeah, she likes it too. I know how to speak kitty, and FC said thank you. Oh, nice. So we unlocked some battlegrounds and PvP talents. Let's go ahead and do our next Paladin point. What did we want to do? So I know we wanted this, but I think, yeah, so we're going to need the next point in this. So now it reduces, every holy power we spend reduces it by 2 seconds, our stun. So that's pretty nice. It's a pretty reliable stun. 1 minute cooldown, you can, using your holy power, brings it down quite a bit. Let's get these new quests over here and then we'll kind of talk about what we want this episode.
Need
So,
help?
Magistrate Solomon, have you recovered the gnome quarter? We sure
For the
did.
Alliance.
Excellent. Let me make a few adjustments here and we should be good to go.
Light bless you.
The gnome quarter looks to be in working order. I've got you all hooked up. Now we just need to tune the gnome quarter for reception. Head north out of Lakeshire and follow the road up to the graveyard. Once you reach the graveyard, I'll attempt to transmit.
For the Alliance. Hey there.
That ought to teach those Murlocs a lesson. Yeah, I mean, I think, unfortunately, it seems like genocide would give you a lesson. I still don't know how I feel about that as Paladin, as a human. Hopefully, the next time they decide to raid our town, they'll think twice. We both know that won't happen. Yeah, they'll just attack us. We'll go ahead and take the gloves because those are more pertain to both of our different classes. So our specializations. We'll go and take the gloves. So let's go test our gnome quarter. Oh geez, there's lots of problems in this town, it seems like. Marshal Maris, we were raided last night, or perhaps it was the night before. I'm not really sure when it was, and I haven't had a wink of sleep in 3 days. I'm probably delusional at this point. Listen, Knowles raided our supply stores and took off with everything. Just like a fart in the wind, they were in and out. Yeah, they were in, then they were out. My soldiers saw them running back towards the canyons, northwest of here. Recover our supplies, Paladin.
Be careful.
Yes, I will. You don't even have to say please. We should have probably emptied our bags a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. I think we tune it in over here. Nope, just by standing here. Gnome quarter crackles and pops. Can you hear me, Eleazar? Is this thing on? Ah, yes. I see you there now. Let's get to work. The first order of business is a romp through the Redridge Canyons, directly north of Lakeshire. Kill every gnome that you see. Whoops, did I say gnome? I meant gnoll. Kill every gnoll that you see and take their collars as proof of deed. That's kind of suspicious. Yeah, I don't think we should be killing gnomes. I must warn you, Eleazar, while you are out there, watch for the Ettins. My scouts have reported seeing huge, bloodthirsty Ettins roaming the canyons lately. Stay out of their way if you want to remain alive. Solomon out. I'll be in touch. Okay, so let's go ahead and recover some supplies, and get some gnolls taken out. I'm guessing these are the gnolls that we're gonna invade Lakeshire as well. Probably good to take them out then. I love when they run away and then it makes it difficult to get them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing through everything. I definitely am loving playing the Paladin. I think it's a lot of nostalgia for me, going back and playing through a Paladin just as I have previously when I first started the game. We got Dirt Stained Collar. You stumbled upon a Gnoll document. The Gnoll that wrote this propaganda is semi-literate. Brothers of Yowler, hear Dirtpaw. Dirtpaw give an orb from orcs. Dirtpaw control Ettin things. Dirtpaw crush humies. Come get Dirtpaw Pawograph in Rethbin Cave. Cave is west, hidden in canyon. There's a paw print as the signature. There also appears to be a bite taken out of the scroll. You should probably investigate. So he has something that can help us control the Ettins, it sounds like. So we'll definitely want to go check that out. But yeah, I think it's a lot of nostalgia from when I first started playing World of Warcraft. And honestly, I'm pretty excited. I think Paladins, lore-wise, I like them probably the most out of all the classes. I think there's so much potential for different, if you choose to do role-playing, to come up with some pretty cool stories. I don't know. I think it kind of just like melds well with how I like to play the game. I like to do a lot of things solo. I think warriors and, well, there's a few classes that are pretty good solo, and you can almost solo, I think, with every kind of class. They've made it kind of doable. But I definitely like Paladins just because of their self-healing and especially protection. Like, you go on there and you play it decently, and the self-healing and stuff just makes it so, I mean, it's going to be pretty hard for you to die or mess up on a prop Paladin. And I also really like the armor. I'm excited to actually collect some armor and start transmogging as we go through the different expansions, kind of see what's out there. I've always liked the different looks you can do with Paladins, so that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I think we need to look for the talent that lets us interrupt things as well from enemies. Did you recover those collars? Yes, we did. The gnome quarter crackles and pops. Good work, Eleazar. I've just been handed some important information. It would appear that our most hated enemy, the Blackrock Orcs, have wised up. The gnome quarter whirs as a compartment opens up. I transferred a few silver over to you for the gnoll kills. Okay. The gnome quarter crackles and pops. It would appear that the Blackrock Orcs have finally wised up. I'm getting reports that they're joining forces with the gnolls and planning an attack. I want details, Eleazar. I need you to check the Rethbin Caverns, located in the western region of Redridge Mountains, or the Redridge Canyons. Look for orcs with dark skin. Kill any that you encounter and search their corpses for information. Solomon out. That works well for us as well, since we're already headed over there. Looks like there's some tin. We'll go grab that real quick. But I'm also looking forward to, like, kind of what I'm doing with the YouTube aspect. I know for me, I've always wanted to kind of start YouTube, and I think just uploading gameplay as we go is interesting. So I have a few other series I'm doing, but I think mainly I'm excited for this character, and then eventually when we start our Horde character as well, just because I'll be experiencing all the different parts of the game on those characters. Try to complete it as much as I can, and I don't know. It seems like something that's really relaxed, at least for me. I think it's kind of relaxing just playing through. I definitely need to get better at like finding out things to say. I think even I was listening to some of the really like earlier videos as well, and it was that common theme of just like I have a hard time thinking of what to say, but I think that comes as you progress more and as you do it more often, it just becomes more natural. We got a missive already. What have you found? Oh, we can read this. This entire page is written in Orcish. Okay, you can't understand it. Oh yeah, let's do this. Just put the missive in the little compartment and I'll read it. I'm fluent in Orcish. Oh, well, that works out good. You hear a distraught yell in the background. It looks like these orcs are here under the direct command of Yowler. That means Yowler must have the orc invasion plan. You need to find Yowler, Eleazar. He'll be located somewhere in the northern region of Redridge Canyons. Kill that mongrel and search his corpse for the Blackrock invasion plans. Should you succeed, bring the plans to me over in the town hall in Lakeshire. Solomon out. Okay, well we'll go ahead and do that. I think we still need to go and check out this Ardo Dirtpaw that's in here. Potentially take him out as well. I think he'll be this way. But yeah, I think playing through on the Alliance and the Horde side is just gonna fully experience like what each expansion has to offer, and then we'll kind of have a starting point where we can do other expansions or different kind of things inside of World of Warcraft. Have an actual max level character that I have invested in on both Horde and Alliance. That's been kind of the struggle. Having like a character that, like I have characters that are already max level that I've done work on myself, but having something where you've actually gone through all the zones and kind of experienced it, and then I think just documenting that for myself is just going to be something worthwhile for me in the long run. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know how enjoyable playthroughs of World of Warcraft are. I'm not trying to be overly hyping things up or very, I don't know, I'm not somebody that kind of wants to exaggerate the game. I mean, I'm not posting YouTube videos to get big or famous or anything. That means nothing to me, but I don't know, I just want to post them and have a fun time and be able to kind of document it as I go along as well. So, sounds fun to me. Okay. Eden-controlled orb. The orb hisses as you touch it. Upon touching the orb, you hear a faint click. You remove the orb from the pedestal. You now control the orb, therefore you now control the Ettins. Maybe you can use an Ettin to remove the huge boulder currently crushing Foreman Oslo under at Lakeshire. I think this is currently a bug in the game where it doesn't actually show the boulder at all. I've seen this in the past recently. Find an Ettin and use the orb on the Ettin, then head over to Lakeshire. Oh please, just can I walk away? I'm gonna have to fight you again. Looks like there's a lot of ore veins in this little mine, which is nice. Maybe I'll go around and collect those real quick. Get some experience. I think I'm gonna, next time we go into a town or Stormwind, I might switch over to blacksmithing on this. Oh, we haven't even collected this appearance. That's a nice simple appearance, but I might switch over to blacksmithing just so we can like level that as we level as well. Because I think I'm gonna go real basic blacksmithing and mining on a plate character, real original. Oh, yeah, unlocked a bunch of dungeons. let's do our next point. So this reduces that cooldown. Crusader Strike has a 15% chance to make your next Divine Storm free and deal 25% additional damage. So that's just another proc we could get. Art of War resets the cooldown of Blade of Justice 50% more often and increases its damage by 25% for 10 seconds. So this could be good because Art of War is the one that resets this Blade of Justice cooldown. So does it show our Art of War passive in here? Don't think it does. I'd like to see that. Like, I'd like to see that it actually increases it, but we'll go ahead and do that so we get more procs on Blade of Justice. I think, if I remember from what I've heard, is Paladin is very much like a proc heavy class, so you kind of rely on cooldowns and stuff resetting and things procking. So let's go ahead and mine some more ore around in this cave, though. Okay, let's head out of this cave. And so I think we need some more supply crates. We need to save the foreman, but we also need to go get this Yowler as well. Oh boy. Took on a lot right there. Another mining vein. Okay, we need to control... I don't think this has to be a weakened Etten, right? Subdues and controls a canyon Etten. No, so we don't need it to be weakened or anything. So let's go ahead and get Yowler. We're the one of hundreds of Yowlers, as we've found out. Guess we should have gotten it done. I'm trying to see like the best way to do the rotation. I think we kind of just need to get our generating abilities on cooldown as much as we can. Oh, our inventory is full, so let's go ahead just get rid of these meat haunches with the invasion plan. Let's read that as well, maybe before we turn it in. Get a bunch of these supply crates. I think there should be some more over here we can grab. Okay, so now we just need an Etten. Let's read the invasion plans. Let's see. Ah, it's more orcish. Yep, so we can't understand that. Okay, should be an Etten over here still. Might have walked. Yeah, there he is. Let's go ahead and get him. Not sure what the range is on here. Out of range. Uh-oh. Did it use it? It's on cooldown, but I don't think it was used. Oh, here we go. Now we have him subdued. Nice. Let's go get this rock, or let's see, it might be invisible still, so might not be able to see proof of us moving the rock with this guy, but we'll go ahead and see. It's interesting how it shows up there, but really he's down here near the bridge. Yeah, so you can see everybody huddled around him, supposedly grabbing a rock. I'm pushing as hard as I can. Thing weighs a ton. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use him. Yeah, I wonder what they did, because there used to be the big boulder. And then yeah, he would do this and he would throw it. I don't know, they must have taken it out. I like this little Etten model though. He's carrying a goat on the back. That's kind of cool. Got little chests.
Need help?
Did you recover the supplies?
Light bless
Yes,
you.
thank you, citizen. Without you, we would have starved or worse, been forced to go out and get food for ourselves. Yeah, I wouldn't
Go
want
with honor,
that.
friend.
Our inventory is full again. Let me go clean out my inventory. Okay, so got everything cleared out, some backspace. Our end disappeared, unfortunately. We've lost a valuable friend, and it looks like this invisible rock is still on top of this guy.
Well met.
Did you recover the supplies?
For the Alliance.
Yes. Okay, so we'll go
Light
ahead and
bless
get
you.
the cape. Nice. Oh, that's a pretty nice fur blue cape. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's take our charger all the way into the town hall. Let's barge in. Okay, so let's tell him about our
Go with
updates.
honor, friend.
Yaller must
Be
die.
careful.
Do you have the Blackrock invasion plans?
Go with honor,
Magistrate
friend.
Solomon takes the plans from you and begins reading. Shadowhide army. Damn those orcs to hell. The invasion plans speak of a massive buildup of orcish and Gnoll forces in the east. Looks like Gathlazog, the Blackrock general, is preparing to march his armies across Lakeshire and attack Stormwind directly. That's not
For
good.
the Alliance.
We're finished. I might as well call for an evacuation now and clear
Be
out
careful.
Lakeshire before the orcs march. And right when we finally finished building the damned bridge, what hope is there, Eleazar? There is hope, Solomon. From Colonel Trotman? What hope, Colonel? What could possibly save us from the impending assault? He served 248 consecutive tours of duty across the First, Second, and Third Wars. Captured 5 years ago by a battalion of filthy pig-suckling orc Blackrocks. 5 clicks. Okay, tortured and kept alive as a urinal for young orc warriors for 5 years. John F. Keeshan. Keeshan's alive? I thought he died. He's alright, alive alright, and has been living like an outcast in Lakeshire for the past 5 months. Or hadn't you noticed how people chatter? We've got people to save. Oh, guess we're gonna have to talk to this Keeshan fella.